Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go!
Right to the air to open this one up. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
60 Eagles, 19 Chargers, Big Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Jaguars are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
At their own 3-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark them off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one is caught by Reed. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
36-yard line.
Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one is complete to Hartman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Giants first down.
Back to the air one more time. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 1918. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Hawk 70.
Once again, it's ETN. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. So that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. but there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready, ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Brings up 4th down and 1.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19, 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
In motion comes Thomas.
Ready, ready.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
On the ready.
10 at the 25-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
70 Regs. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Giants.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk, step, hut, hut.
Now, faking the give. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set.
Your tight end motioning left here.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The safety, Javon Holland, coming on the rush that time. Picks up the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Ready.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
60 Bison.
3rd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
77 Wolves.
They'll look to throw again. That's hard. And he'll be taken down. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 49. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
Ready.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Giants 12.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready.
From
break.
the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that walk. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Giants.
A big play for the Giants.
1st and 10.
33 yards.
32-yard line.
19 Fragger. 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Come 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
19, 18.
At the
Dragon
27-yard
60.
line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Back to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, New York.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
In motion is Hunter. They go play action for Lawrence. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Nicole Hardman deep to return. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man, that's Collins. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll look to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
On the ball, on the ball.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the
70
25-yard
Ranger,
line.
70 Ranger. Dragon, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now from the gun. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, New extra point. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Check, Panther. Jeanette. 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On first down, Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
30-yard line.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. Warriors, 70.
Lawrence now on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Third down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
19, 18. 19, Tiger, 19, 70, Timberwolf. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 29-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go, set. Viking 18. Go.
Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Ready.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
19 Lions.
To throw is Lawrence. This one is caught by Reed. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
A gain of 7. And the Jaguar first down.
Alert! Ready, ready?
Now Etienne. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on. Hey! Come, 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Now here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Giants 26. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Pressure on 80.
Look up the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Go street. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, smash Bronco.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
17 yards.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds yards at the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready up.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Good. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. 65 catch. 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this will be incomplete. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Viking 18.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Ready. Red. Check. Panther.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. And he is gone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check. 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 18. Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. 19. Tiger. 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 88.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's Etienne. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 2.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third.
First and 10 at the
Back with more
46-yard
after
line.
the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19, 18. Here we go. Stop. Cowboy. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. On 2nd down, here's Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, you ready? Take off.
A carry here for Tracy. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Thomas on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Cowboy 80.
The RPO, that one is complete. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Jaguars. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Come on, set. Now Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. All three timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
Check. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. A nice throw by the rookie from Nebraska. It results in a first down.
That's another Giants first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's first and 10.
18, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
60 Eagles, 70.
Back to the air one more time. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and He's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now, up big, third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
19 touch.
He'll drop the throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Here we go. Check.
On the give, it's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the jump.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 average.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.